Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll explain how to analyze text plus images using LLMs. That is particularly related to Google LLMs. So for this, in order to analyze text plus images using Google LLMs, we need to understand which model is allowing us to send images or text to that. So then only we can able to send the images to that model and get the analysis from that image. You can see I have already some images. Now to show like which LLMs are able to accept the images, I'm just opening this Google AI Studio. In this Google AI Studio, you can see multiple models are there, and each model is having their limits. Like free tier limits is there. You can see 10 requests per minute and 500 requests per day. So like that, some usage limits are there. And for now, since what we are expecting, we want to first identify which models are accepting the images. Then if I understood which models are accepting the images, then I can able to use that model and I can able to send the images to that model, and I can able to analyze that images. So for that, open the documentation. In this, you can see all models option is there. So here you can able to observe all the models related details. Like input option is there. In this input, you can able to identify what type of input that particular model is accepting and what type of output that model can able to provide. So since I want to analyze the image and the text, for that I can use this model, or in this no image is there, in this only text is accepting, in this image plus text is accepting. So I can able to use this model, or I can able to use this model as well, or this model as well, or this model as well. So like this, you can first need to check with which model is supporting for analyzing or taking the input of images as well as the text, so that you can able to perform that analysis. So let's take this top one, that is Gemini 2.5 Flash Preview 0520. So I want to selecting that model Gemini Flash 0520. So this I am selecting. So in order to get the exact name, what I'll do is I'll click on this code, SDK code, so that you can see the model name exactly. I can able to get it. I'm just copying this model name. And so by the way, this is the code that we are using in order to request the model as well. Since I copied my model name, I'm just closing it. And so let's open this text edit, Google Colab. And here let's save some variable. Like in some variable, I want to save my model name. I just saved my model name in this variable. Now, so I'll explain you how to provide images as input to LLM, as well as the text as well input to the LLM. That is a Google LLMs. So for this, first what we require is we need to, in order to invoke any LLM that is Google related LLM, we first need to install Google Gen AI. So if you haven't installed yet, then please try this. That is install this command. I think in Google Colab it was pre-installed. So let's check whether it was pre-installed or not by using this command from Google. Let's import Gen AI. I think it's pre-installed, so that's why I'm not getting an error. If I run this, I think I may get, yeah, you can see requirements already satisfied. Google already pre-installed. In Colab environment, this package is already pre-installed. Okay. So from Google, first import generative Gen AI, and using that Gen AI, create a client for Google models. So how to create a client? To create a client, Genai dot c client. This is the method you can use and just pass the API key here. My API key actually present in this environmental variables. For now, I'm just using this key, Gemini API key. I'm just closing it. You can see the Axe also I provided for this notebook. So how to get that? User data dot get of that what are the key name, that key name you need to provide. So from where I can get this user data? So you can get this user data from Google dot Colab. You need to import this user data. So let's check with whether we can able to successfully create the client or not. Yeah, it was run successfully. That means we can able to successfully create the client. Now, since we successfully able to create the client, let's try to read the images so which are present here. Now, what I'm expecting is I need to read these images and pass those images to my model and ask my model to analyze and provide me something related to that. Like if I ask my model by passing this image, like what is the content inside that image, then my model need to answer to me. So that's what the agenda of this. So how to load the images? So in order to load the images, you need to use this PIL. From PIL, you need to import this image. By using this image, you can able to load this. So let's check whether this library is there. Yeah. So if you not have, please install it. So image, how to open an image using this image variable. I mean using this image, how to open an image. So just very simple. Image dot open off is the method that you use. And what is the image path that you need to provide? That's it. Your image will be opened. That's nothing but your image. Let's say I have multiple images. Like you can see, I have image 1 and I have image 2. So like that, let's say I have multiple images. Now I want to pass multiple images to my model. That I want to see. If you tell me like how to pass one image, then I don't know right how to pass multiple images. So that's why I'm taking two images at a time right now. Now, so since you have bunch of images, let me create a images list. Images list with image 1 and image 2. Since I'm having only two images, I'm just taking two images as a image list. For now, for your case, if you have 100 images, you can take a 100 images list like this by reading using image method. So now I have my images ready. Then after your image is ready, what you require, you need to invoke this model, right? LLM model. You need to invoke Google LLM models using this client. So using this client, how to invoke LLM models, sir? So for that, you can use this client dot models dot generate method. You can generate content method you can able to use, and there you need to provide your model name, the model name that we previously saved here, right? Yes. So that I'm providing here. And what is the contents? Contents is nothing but whatever the input that you want to pass to your model, that you need to provide here. So what is my content? I need to provide this images list as well as some prompt. So just provide this images list plus underscore is missing, I think. Yeah, images list plus some prompt I want to pass. This prompt is nothing but I want to ask mm, display the content inside the inside the images and provide me a title for the document based on images content. So like that, let's say I want to ask a question. So like that, I provided prompt and images a list I'm providing in the contents, and using client.models.generate content, I'm providing the model name. That model is a Gemini 2.5 Flash Preview 0520, and so I'm getting the response. Okay, I'm getting the response here. So I'm just running this so that this will run and provide me the response. That means it will take the images and it will take the text. In our words, if we say we are sending the image plus text to our model and getting the response from it, I think it got run successfully. So let's print the response. I think it's having a lot of fields. Among these, I just want what? I just want, so let's see the keys. I think this keys option is not there. This response.text is a method that we need to use in order to get the response. I think we are not getting any response. So let's change the input based on the content I provided. Suggest me a title suitable for whole content. Now let's see what response does it will provide. This response.txt is the method, or you can say response.text is the thing that you can use to get the output which you got from the response. You can see, yeah, I got something. So let's print it to see in a beautiful manner. Yeah. So concise description, PDF, so something it was provided. I would like to lean, okay, organize, organizing PDF documents with bookmarks, or so like that it provided me the title. Hey, let's see what images do I provided, that is 0 and 1. So let's open this. Yeah. So PDF bookmark related samples. Okay. So so that's the reason, like we're getting a like this type of suggestions, title of this image. In real time, this is the method that you use in order to pass multiple images. In place of here, you might need to pass in real time like 100 images. Now I'll show you like how to like if you pass multiple images, then what mistakes you will get. So that also I'll show you. Like since I have two images, I want 50, I want 100 images. So I'm multiplying it with into 50 so that the total images list will become 100. So let's see the length of this images list. Yeah, totally 100 images this list is having right now. Now what I'm doing is I'm just passing the same thing. It might take a lot of time. Sometimes it can able to process, and sometimes since due to large content, what happens is connection timeout issues we might face. During that time, what we will do is we just need to increase the connection time. I think it can able to process it and can able to provide directly the response. Yeah. So let's increase it to mm, let's increase it to 100, or yeah, let's increase it to 75 like that, and let's check do I get the response again or not. since we are increasing the number of images like 75 into 2, you can say 2 5 are 10, 2014, 15, 150 images we are passing. So in top level, I can say, so for 150 images also it can able to analyze and provide me the response in seconds. Okay, let's try to pass 500 into 2. That is 1,000 images. Let's pass and let's check whether it can able to analyze and provide me the response. So I'm expecting some error, that is a time connection timeout error will get after some time. So I want to show you like how to overcome that error that I faced in previous time. So whenever I'm trying, I face it that. So no issues. I'll show you that. Yeah, you can see what happened. Resource exhausted. You exceeded your current quota. Okay. The number of requests got finished, like a rate limit you have seen, right? So that got exhausted. That's it. But you got like connection timeout error. Like the response time will be finished. Like the connection request time will be more. So during that time, what you will do is you will just need to include one thing, that is this using this client, or for this client itself, Gene dot, for this same client method, I'm just adding one more parameter here, that is HTTP underscore options. So this is highly helpful whenever you are receiving some timeout issues like due to connection network timeout. You can able to adjust that timeout by your manually. 60 seconds you can able to put, that is 1 minute you can able to put, 5 into 60, that is 5 minutes you can able to put, and into 1,000. So like that, 1,000 represents it will be totally, it will take in the form of seconds. So 1,000 seconds means, so like that you can able to take, that is 5 into 60 into 1,000. So like that you can take a large number based on how much time you want to put in order to manage. So what's the issue? I think I need to provide a comma here, and here I need to put colon. Okay, I need to provide this whole thing, that is this HTTP options in this while loading it, so that it can able to consider that HTTP timeout you can able to manage like this. Incomplete input. Okay, this got commented, so that's why I'm getting like this, I think. So let's remove this comment like a hash second, so that the other two will be loaded. Yeah, now, so in this way you can able to set the timeout as well. If you can able to set the timeout, then what happens is how much a time your request connection will allow. So that you can able to define through that and get the response from your model appropriately, like in order to overcome the timeout issues too. So if you are processing a large amount of data like in real time in industry purpose or production ready environment, there you might need to use 1,000 images like this, and you need to take use of some LLMs for processing purpose and analyze the data, and you need to get the response from it. So during that time what happens is, okay, During that time, what happens is some timeout mistakes happens. So during that time, you can make use of this. So currently, total number of requests got finished for this model. So that's why I cannot able to request this model 0520, right? I'm using. So why not we consider with another? Yeah, we can make use of this Gemini 2.5 Pro preview. Gemini 2.5 Pro preview. Yeah, this, let's take it and copy the name of it, and yeah, let's make use of it. So I'm passing how many images? Again, 1000 images I'm passing, and yeah, so let's print the response. In order to process those many images, so for any model, it might take a lot of time. So let's wait for a moment. What happened? Resource limit exhausted. Okay, I think the lot of data, so that's why it was unable to process that much data. So what resource limit? Okay, it doesn't have actually the free tier quota, so that's why we are getting this. Then we can take another model, image plus text. So that is Gemini Pro Preview. So let's copy the name from here and paste it there. I think the same model name it is. Yeah. Okay. Previously we have moved with this. Okay. Let's try to. I think the quota got reloaded, or let's try to check it once again. Okay, after 11 seconds, it got run successfully. So now let's rerun it. Yeah, you can see it can able to analyze the whole content. That means 1000 images it is, and it can able to process and provide us the result. So which model it is? Gemini 2.5 Flash Preview 0520. So in real time, you need to process like this type of 1000 images like that in real time. During that time, this is the method you can use to pass both images list as well as a prompt list in order to get the response by analyzing both images and text. So this is the way where to you can use to pass both images as well as text to LLM and get the analysis from that. Through this, you can able to achieve like a cost analysis for multi-cloud architecture by providing the photo or image of that architecture. I hope you understood this video and you got a knowledge on how to pass both images as well as text to latest Gemini models and get the analysis of out of that models based on these images as well as the context or text that we're passing. I hope this video is useful. If you feel this video is useful, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching again. See you back in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye bye, guys.